the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. 0 Dark 30. An extra early start for me today. Woo! I hope you're doing well. But I got to tell you, folks, it really looks to me like World War III is basically the result of an extortion effort. Oh man. The evidence is mounting, and I want you to tell me what you think, right? Tell each other what you think in the comments. And I want to thank, of course, everyone who comes to subscribestar.com or thepreparedmind.club and is signed up and is supporting our efforts to bring satirical opinion. And everyone who doesn't like it, you don't have to be here. You can just run along. You can put your tinfoil hat on and pretend that the world is just fine. But it's really looking like, folks, with what, the 30 bio research labs in the Ukraine. This is a big story, and it's not getting enough attention. But 30 odd, who knows how many actually, bio research labs, biomedical labs, were in Ukraine. What are they working on that they're so desperately trying to hide? And why in Ukraine? Oh, that's right. It's completely corrupt. Can be bought for mere pennies on the dollar. And you can just do whatever the fuck you want over there. Now, we have surmised here. We have theorized. We have postulated. We have hypothesized that Ukraine is a money laundering pit. Yeah. Turns out that is true. That it's a little cash cow that bigwig politicians from America especially, but around the world, use. But they need to hide their truths, their facts. Yesterday it came out that Zelensky, none other than the man of the year, or rather the person of the year, Zelensky was what? He was responsible for ordering all of Hunter Biden's businesses burned to the ground. Is that true? How could we know? Leaked documents, disgruntled bureaucrats. Somehow the story was big enough that it had to be released. They have to admit it to some degree. And then they can put their spin on it. But I said, hey, look, right, we're being held hostage. We're being told it is going to be World War III unless we let the Bidens get away with everything. Right? Unless the Obamas get away with everything. Unless the Romneys and everyone else who's got their dirty little fingers in the pie. They have to be allowed to get away with everything they're doing. Or they're going to light us up with World War III. I think that is their plan. We want to get rid of the Bidens and the scum, right? I mean, get this. Story comes out. Hunter, right, was having sex with one of his 29-year-old office girls. That was one of her jobs with him, I guess. And he was withholding pay from her. I mean, what? I mean, this is acceptable, huh? It is unbelievable, folks, how much they just play the game old school. And they're getting away with it. I mean, wasn't it the girl, her name is, remember this name? Tara Reid, has accused President Biden of sexual assault. Well, isn't that just rape? Isn't that a pretty way of saying rape? Where's the media? Where's the National Organization for Women? Where are all the feminists in their pink pussy hats? Where's the media screaming and yelling about Joe? Where's the investigation? Where's the impeachment? Nothing. Silence. Crickets. Nothing. Yeah, I think Hunter is a chip off the old man's block. Just, wow. Now, Hunter is the gopher, the dirty dude. Can you imagine a shittier family? Can you imagine a more mafia-like, organized crime shithole of a family? And they're in charge in Washington, D.C. They're the head puppets. They're the big puppets, and they're getting whatever the hell they want personally while they do dirty deeds for everyone else. Now, why World War III, John? You said this video is about World War III. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Biden is sending another $2 billion. $2 billion over to Ukraine. I wonder where that money's going to go. Oh, and some long-range missiles. How about some Patriot missiles? How about some more drones? Right, whatever it takes to get you guys the ability to start World War III with Russia. That's exactly what this looks like to me. They're making sure that there is an extortion tool in the toolbox. Make sure that they don't ask too many questions. Hunter should be in fucking handcuffs. Don't you agree? I don't know how anyone can come to any other conclusion that the man is a consummate criminal thug, and he needs to be arrested. While he's being arrested, they need to continue to investigate him while they bring him up on charges. Folks, okay, once you start arresting the bad people, other bad people get really nervous. Oh yeah, they'll die, they'll commit suicide, they'll just disappear. Fine, let them run off the fucking face of the planet and hide forever. I don't care as long as they're out of Washington, D.C. and out of power. I mean, Bill Gates just the other day said, I wish I'd never talked to Jeffrey Epstein. I really have nothing to do with that guy. Thou dost protest too much. Folks, no one's perfect. But you don't have to be, I don't think you can get as far as these people have. Right? Sam Bankman-Fried, key tool, major useful idiot in this money laundering scheme. He should be mainstream, top of the list news along with Hunter and Joe every day. So we're sending more missiles over to Ukraine. What is that telling everyone? Well, now they can attack more Russian bases, more Russian ships, more Russian cities. Because they're long-range missiles. Do they need long-range missiles to fight a war? No, not really. See, long-range missiles are used to go over the top of your enemy in the battlefield and reach into their supply lines. That's what that's there for. That's what they're useful for. For striking the enemy way, way back. This is just, it is unconscionable and it's unfathomable, but here we are. I mean, isn't Dr. Jill just proud of her son, Hunter? Isn't she just proud of old Poopy Pants Potato Joe? Old Gigi Biden himself? Everything these fucking people do, folks, is very shady. Extremely questionable. The man gets 90 million votes. The highest ever. Nobody likes him. Nobody cares. The highest vote tally ever. Campaigning from his basement. Literally hiding in Delaware. Does that not sound like a union election for who's going to be the president of the local? Oh my God! Are you prepared? Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense. Are you prepared for what these people are willing to do to hide their crimes? I mean, Hillary is a dangerous bitch. She wants to steal and destroy Constitution, America. She hates penises, whatever her deal is, right? But Joe, it just seems to be about the money for Joe. Yeah, he wants to take down the Constitution. Yeah, okay, he'll follow the Democrat political agenda of destroying the Second Amendment, the First Amendment. But he's really about the money and about, sniffing people, sniffing little girls and groping other people's wives. That's really kind of his thing. Just, it is, folks, it's a circus. It's a freak show. It's despicable. More missiles, $2 billion more in long-range missiles and money to help support them. Haven't we learned enough about Zelensky? Well, you and I have, but the rest of the world apparently still thinks he's Time's Person of the Year. There's a price to pay. There's an absolute price to pay for all of this. And we're going to be handed the bill. I hope you're awake. Share this message, share this video, share the idea of prepping. Get to the club if you're on YouTube and sign up. It's only $2 a month, 7 cents a day to support this. And then you get to join us. Join us live every afternoon with Q&A. One of the few shows that I think actually does that every single day, Monday through Friday anyways. All right, folks, this is our country. Let's take it back. Prep to action. Take action on your own behalf. Chance favors the prepared mind. Semper Fi, Godspeed.